Virgil Fries will face the first penalty to be struck by Alfred Ndingane. The former Celtic stalwart, now in the colours of TTM.
There it goes.
Yeah, Fries having a word with Ndingane, who immediately turned his back on the Namibian. Now, what I hope we don't see, but what may be likely over the course of the shootout, is a couple of slips, and of course that can badly affect your ability to find the target. Ndingane runs up and blasts that past Fries. Smashed with power.
Yeah.
First penalty, a success, a tick in the TTM column.
He didn't even look to decide which side. I think he just went for power. If anything, I think it went straight where the goalkeeper was. But this angle maybe will give us a better view. But wow. Right. Straight through the center.
Well, it would have been quite out of character if he was trying to caress that into the bottom corner. So that's to be expected from Ndingane, a player whose game and his career has been underlined by power and grit, etc., etc. Now, Kamaldeen, 2 steps up, and he has slotted that past Arubi. And I was going to say, with Kamaldeen, you can expect any type of penalty because he's got everything in his locker.
Hard and low, and as much as he anticipated right, I don't think he only decided to go to his right after he'd seen where the ball was going, with the possibility of some of the players hitting it straight.
Too well placed. And the Swallow sharpshooter does it again. Oh, man who didn't play too many minutes. Molongwane sidles up now. Virgil Fries eyeing him up. Molongwane makes no mistake. Well,
This was as I looked, it got lift up. I thought, whoa, that's going to go for the crossbar, but somehow just underneath it.
His standing foot slipped maybe 2 inches forward as he took that, but he put enough on it, and it was well braced. That one crushed off the woodwork and in. Oh, man with plenty of experience steps up for Swallows.
Give him a little bit of his mind is Arubi.
Mokoena, unflappable. He rolls that past Arubi, and the mind games could do nothing against the veteran.
Quality, calm. He seems to wait till you see which way the goalkeeper is going to decide to go. His eyes are actually fixed on the goalkeeper, and what happens underneath is like a given for him. Unlike other players, they want to look at the actual ball before they kick it.
Well, Virgil Fries waits for the taker, as he has done.
Mapangule, it is.
No, it's Rabohali has stepped up and did quite well, I felt, in the defence today. Rabohali is denied by Virgil Fries. Twice now, Fries has come up trumps when facing a penalty. Once during extra time, once now during the shootout, and the advantage is with Swallows.
let's look at the upper body. Sometimes they tell a story if it's going to be able to turn it at the last minute. But the beauty about when you angle your body, in the case of Rabohali, to the right, the chances are high that you can pull it. But if you come a little bit straight, it's difficult to turn it around. But look, it's just a decision that the goalkeeper makes. Sometimes you get it right, sometimes not. This time it has worked for Fiji.
This is Gaza. And Gaza goes right. The Ghanaian gets it in the corner, and Swallows have capitalized on that miss from Rabohali. It reads 3-2 after 3 penalties apiece.
Took it well. Took it well. No real power, but once again, it was a question of placement.
So Virgil Fries has missed the last 3 games. Telengobeni favoured over the Namibian. Now comes up against Brandon Theron. Now Theron, cool as ice. And he keeps Chakuma in it.
Now this time, Freeze goes the wrong way. See, those are the difficult ones. Because the last minute is when the player decides to turn it around. And this is what Teron did.
Well, the turf churned by the penalty takers, and does that make it more difficult for each subsequent taker? Vuyomere scored in open play for the first time since 2017. Now stepping up in the shootout to give Swallows a real advantage, and he is denied. We're back on terms. It's 3-all. A roar from Arubi. This tells you how much it means to him that he has denied Fries and put his side back in with a shout.
Height of the ball, very convenient for the goalkeeper. A little bit higher makes it difficult, but even lower also not just as easy. But perfect height for Arubi if he decides to make the right decision to go.
And we continue. It's like kids who don't want to come in from the rain. And it is Mapangule bravely who steps up again. Faces down Virgil Fries. And this time he beats him.
Hands down. Power more than anything. And I think he decided, well, I went for placement earlier on. This time I'm just going to drill it as hard as I can. And he got the right height to it as well.
Well, Fries for a second time anticipated the direction that Mapangule would go. This time there was far too much venom on it. Cause for a smile.
He's back on the horse.
Musa Nyatama to keep the shootout going and take it to sudden death. Nyatama has been denied by Arubi. It is TTM who advanced to the quarterfinals. They bring it in to Swallows' tremendous unbeaten run, one that stretches all the way back to March last year. And TTM, who could barely get a sniff of a win in recent times, have now won 4 on the trot, and as an added bonus, they're into the last 8 of the NEDBANK Cup.
That's the nature of the beast that we love so much called football. This is what I can do for you. It always test your character. Just how far can you go with it? And if you continue to believe you could turn the corner, the next corner could be your one. And this is the situation. From the two most experienced players of Swallows, and those are the very ones that gets to miss the shootout today.
Well, Arubi saves consecutive penalties